Today I want to talk about how people will realize your potential before you even realize your potential, and how, some people will never speak up. So people do realize your potential before you actually realize it, I promise you. Because I myself will realize somebody's potential before, maybe they even realize it, depending on what they're doing. And, some people will literally, watch you and see what you do and never clap for you, never applaud you, never tell you that you're doing great or you're on the right track. And honestly, they do that because you already are on track and you have a direction in life. And if they were to give you that extra attention, you know, they would feel like, it would boost you up too much. And they feel like you already have the attention. And, sometimes it's really just jealousy and envious ways that people may have, Um, Sometimes they could feel intimidated by the fact that you actually have priorities and you actually, know what direction you're going in life, and you're actually working towards that. It may, scare people away. Like, wow, like this person, sometimes they may even think that you're better than them. They will literally put in their mind that you think that you're better than them, or and that's why they won't even say anything to you. They won't tell you that you're doing good. And another thing, if a person is older than you or whatever, in this case scenario, or maybe the same age as you, sometimes they can feel like, you're going to pass them up and you're going to leave them in the wind, which you are, you know and that could really intimidate them. They will look at you and see how you speak, how you talk, your etiquette, what you do for a living or something, or the plans that you have, or the things that you're working towards, and they will be like, wow, like this young man or this young girl is, or this woman, this lady, this man, is really on track. Like, they're about to be so successful in life. And I don't want to say anything because they're low-key going to pass me up and they're not going to take me with them. So what's the point of me even saying anything? Let me just, decrease their value and not tell them anything, not, show thanks to them, or, show how they're so great and how they should keep going. Let me not say anything because, this is really intimidating me right now, and, this is too much. And it's like, if you have friends that barely clap for you, or sprinkle the claps, sprinkle their compliments, like here and there, cut them off. Cut them off. Like, especially if they really aren't doing anything themselves, or they don't really have any direction in life. First off, don't be around people who don't have direction in their life. Birds of a feather, y'all, these braces are really killing me. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Isn't that it? Anyways, yeah, so birds of a feather flock together, one band, one sound, So anybody you hang with, you're gonna be like, okay? So I don't even care if you gotta be alone. You're with the winner. I'm a winner, so I'll be alone because I'm getting there, and yeah, cut them off, because they're low key, jealous of you. If you have a friend that, will watch your story, and will never heart your story, or, would never really say anything, until like the last minute or something, and be like, oh, you've been doing good. Okay. How's it going? And then you tell them, they're like, oh, okay, that's good. But they're never, really giving you that extra oomph, like, oh, you really gonna be somebody. I'm so proud of you, friend. Like, you're doing so great. You're such a great person. You're so intelligent. Keep going, friend. That's a real friend. But when they're like, dry with it and stuff, no, that's not a real friend. That's a friend that's monitoring you and trying to see how far you're gonna get, and trying to, low-key, waiting on your downfall. And sometimes it may even be your family, okay? Like, your family could look at you and see something inside of you and, like, just hate the way that you are because you have actually made something for yourself. You made something for yourself, or you actually have a clear path for yourself. And some friends or family members could be lost right now and not knowing what they want to do. They could be stressed out and just depressed, and they look at you and they see this lightful being actually discovering themselves and discovering what they want out of life and discovering their purpose in life, your purpose in life. And they look at you and they're just like, why isn't that me? How come that can't be me? What am I doing wrong? That they start to pick really bad. And once they start to pick, that's when they start to treat you differently. They start to be in competition with you. They start to get jealous of the things that you do and say, and they never want to clap for you. They hear about the things that you're doing, especially if this is family. This resonates with whoever. If this resonates with you, okay, cool. If it doesn't, it's okay. But you also need to learn this to help out any friends or anything that go through this. But they will hear about what you do. I promise you. They will hear about what you're doing, okay? Or they will see the little posts you make online, and they will literally, they be so stuck on the old version of you. They be like, that ain't gonna work out for him or her. Or, especially this be the ones that never say nothing about what you're doing. These are the people, okay? They'll be like, this probably not gonna work out for her, or that's not gonna work out for him. And they're probably gonna fall off of that. Or like, they will actually hear what you're doing or see what you're doing, and they will watch you and never say anything. They might say something one time, and then the next couple of months they're just watching you and monitoring everything you do. This could be friends and family. But if it's family, just know they're jealous of you. They are jealous of you, and they wanted to be the first one to make it out or to break out the generational curse. They wanted to be the first one, and they've been in competition with you. I'm telling you, if they never say anything to you, whenever you post something, or if you post a YouTube link and they never they may view it or something, or they may like it and never comment or something, you know what I mean? It's like little things like that. If they do that, then they're jealous. They're very, very jealous beings, and they're going to remain that way until they decide to change. Until they decide to, change their life and change their mindset on how things work. You know what I mean? And, like, you really have to be careful with the people who, you will see after a while and they never ask you how you're doing. Especially if they older than you, if they're your older cousins or your older uncle, older aunt, grandmother, I don't care who it is. If they know what you're doing or they hear about what you're doing and they never ask you how you're doing or what you got plans for, it's not really being nosy if they ask you what your plans are. But I feel like that's a genuine thing. But you really have to watch out for the people who don't check on that. Watch out for them people, because they are low-key jealous of you. And, they low-key don't want you to do better. They low-key was waiting on your downfall. They low-key didn't even think you were going to make it this far, or even think to have this mindset to change your life. Okay? And that's really the message for today. And I really want to tell y'all, you're doing so great. Keep going, Honestly, it don't take nobody but you to believe in yourself. Nobody but you to clap for yourself. Because guess what? It's lonely at the top, You may could take some people or whatever, but it's really lonely at the top. And, like, keep going. I believe you. You're doing so great. If I was your friend, I would literally hug you and praise you, because you're doing so great, okay? Keep going. Don't worry about nobody who's not clapping for you. I don't care if it's your parents, okay? They see something in you. Sometimes parents want to protect you or whatever, and They want the best for you. And sometimes, you know, they do be jealous and narcissistic, and they low-key want you to remain at their level that they're at and not get above them because they're so much older than you, and that will make them feel incompetent and less of a person because, you know, you're at a young age. Or maybe you're older and you are just now getting everything together, and that's so great. I want to high five you right now. Great. Okay. And you know, that would make them feel less of a person, make them feel like they wasted their life. And like I'm telling you, you will make most of people feel like they're wasting their time, you know, and that will make them jealous and not want to, you know, clap for you. But the right people will attract to you. People that want the best for you, people that want you to succeed, they will most definitely clap for you, and they will tell you when you're doing great. I'm telling you, I've experienced it. Okay, so y'all have a great day.